Even after obtaining his ancient name, he was like, I don't know if I want to sacrifice myself for this country, which is very different from the Kinich we know today. But he still took place in the Night Warden War and threw himself into the jaws of death. Oh boy, has a complex. And during one of those Night Warden Wars, he came face to face with death. You see, the Abyss is tricky. It comes to many of the warriors with the faces of people they knew in their life who have passed on. And Kinich's person that he meets in the Abyss during the Night Warden Wars was a spirit pretending to be his mother. And his first thought is like, I want to know how the Hill of Silent Crickets, the story ended. And he had always said if he ever met her, that's what he would ask. But his instincts were screaming at him like, this is not your mom. And so when she spread her arms to embrace him, he stabbed her clean through. And he knew that only victory could bring back the people who had fallen. And Kinich was the last person standing in this particular Night Warden War. His vision's clouded by blood, his body is savaged by wounds, the monsters are pressing him all around him, and he knew this was the end. This is death, and he heard Aha's voice. I fear this is as much power as mine to display, Kinich, but I swear I will avenge you. So even Kuhulahau could not help him. And so Kinich just laughs, and he's like, and he is slain. The last one of this particular Night Warden War, Kinich, is killed. But Aha closes his eyes to respect him, only to see this blinding light and open it. And Kinich's fallen form rises, his hands gripping his claymore, all the blood gone. And he's like, Aha is like, what the fuck is going on? And when he looks at Kinich, who's battling again, he sees this emerald-hued gem, nothing but a vision, hanging where his chest had been pierced. And so it protected him from being killed, and it saved Kinich's life, the getting of the vision. And so Kinich fights, and then is the next time he opens his eyes is during the Ode of Resurrection back in Natlan. And Kinich is like, who won? Like, how did I get here? And Aha's like, who the fuck do you think it was? It was you. And so Kinich is like, I don't even know. Okay. And he goes home and he thinks on this, and he's like, I never meant to be a hero or to sacrifice myself in these Night Warden Wars. But he thinks about what he saves and what he loves, and he decides I do want to protect this land. And that's how he got his vision. More on Xiao next, and let me know what you think in the comments. As always, like and follow for more, and join the Discord.